Well, hi guys, and welcome back. So we're still back planning. I know. I keep telling myself I'm going to get back into where I need to be, but it seems like every time that I get a break or time to actually do this, I something happens. Like this time we got sick. So it's like I can't win. So, what we're doing is we're working on the week of Thanksgiving. I know, right? So yeah, we are really back planning this time around. So, let's see here. We're flipping through this fall sticker book. Just really trying to pull out anything that talks about giving thanks or Thanksgiving or there's a lot of these in here, so I just want to see what my color palette choices are here, and then we'll go from there, which I really like this one. And let's see here, this would have been the week of fall break, so in one way I had a lot going on because it was a lot of like the shop stuff and filming and making and creating and like all the things I want to do. But it's not really like a lot of the errands and stuff, so oh my god, pardon me guys, I am still very sick. It's not going away. So um God, where was I? Okay, so yeah, no, we're pulling out all of the little stickers that I think I could use for this. And okay, let's see here. I need to take a break to take my breath here. Okay, all right. So let's get back to this. I'm feeling like these mild liners here, these would match this just perfect, but it's like a little too brownsy for me, and I really do like that smoke blue mixed in with the oranges. It really just makes the orange and brown pop. So let's see here. I think I am gonna just exchange to tan. We're just gonna pull in that smoke blue, and we're just gonna make it work, guys. We're I mean, that's all we can really do here. So let's go ahead and write in the month. And I am using a Hemlock and Oak printable planner. Their actual planners are like really super gorgeous. They're well made. It's seriously one of the best planners, like quality wise, you will ever use. It's just, I prefer the big size planner, so that means I have to print mine out. So let's just go ahead and build this thing. I just like using the mild liners because it helps like throw a little bit of color around the page. It just makes things a little bit more exciting to me. So let's build this sidebar here. This is the non-eventful part of the planner layout. It's a little boring, so, but hey, it's what makes the planner functional. So this, I got the sidebar built. We're building the bottom bar now, so this is like my checklist and that. The sidebar is kind of like a currently thing, I guess, is the best way of putting it. And I keep trying to drag these closer to me, and then they're off of screen, so I gotta try to remember this. It's been a while since I've done a weekly. So, my categories for my sidebar are goals, values, best things. I carried that over from the passion planner. That would have been their good things. And of course my habit tracker down here, which, let's see here, they're to read every day, the activity is exercise, and of course my daily collagen. And okay, so I think again, excuse me guys, we're just gonna start by moving this around, getting it a little bit better, because like I said, I'm gonna be filming off of screen here a lot, so it's just better to move that and get it set up the way it's supposed to be. So here's the fun part. Okay, so now we gotta take our stickers and we gotta figure out where we want them at on the page here. So I think I'm just going to start with this really giant give thanks. And I'm just going to pair it with this one right here because, you know, give thanks and there's things to be thankful for. So we'll let that be the Thanksgiving Day box. Which I seriously can't believe that I'm working on Thanksgiving still, guys. This is ridiculous. This is probably the most behind I have ever been. Like I said, everything just keeps happening. I cannot keep up with it. It's between all of Ray's stuff. I'm still not used to planning another life other than mine. I really wish he would get his stuff together. So we got that, and then like I said, I finally was like, okay, you know, I'm to a point of where we can finally get back on track, and then we got sick. It's like, come on. No breaks. No breaks. So, I'm trying to find another box with that tan color in it, just because, like, right now all I have is this little branchy box, and of course the give thanks sticker. I could cut them out, and, well, I mean, I could use that one with the hat, but it's not really the vibe I'm going for. I could cut out the border and just use the border, but that just seems like a lot of work to me right now. Like I said, I am drained. I am just exhausted, guys. And I really do want to try to get back to where I need to be with this. So I'm just going to cheat and use my fall harvest boxes. But I mean, it helps add in that blue color, which, oh my god, I forgot how sticky these are. So let's try to line this up. I guess this is the best I'm getting here. Okay, so I still have this little guy, and he's gonna need buddies. So let's see here. Okay, so if I put him in this corner, I know I need to buddy him with this, but I did use a dark blue and a light blue, so I do need to get that on this side of the page here. So let's see here. I can build a cluster, guys. I know I can. I just gotta figure out how I need these things laid out here, and this is why I do use the clear protective sheet. One, it just helps me know where the things are gonna be at before I put them on the page, and two, it just makes it so much more easier to build these clusters because you can move the stickers around, you know. So let's try a smaller one of these. And I think if I move this larger box up and then kind of do this, that it would actually work. Why they have this corner cut out on these, I don't know. I've never understood it. Just give me a whole box. It would just make more sense. But there we go. We got a sticker cluster. And I'm just going to put this thing up here in this corner. And again, all I'm trying to do is just spread the colors around on the page, just trying to create some type of balance because, you know, that give thanks and that's a pretty meaty box. That's a big sticker, guys, so we got to use these other little ones to just kind of balance it out, then that way one page doesn't look heavier than the other. Oh, just checking my phone, just really making sure nothing's happening on that end, but it looks like everything is fine and dandy. So let's see here. It looks like it's writing time. So again, normally I would have this all filled out, guys. Like this whole part over here would be filled out before the week even arrives. It's just, we are back planning. I don't think I've ever back planned this long in my life. And like I said, in a way, I like it. In another way, I do miss my route planning. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this habit tracker and the best thing filled out. Again, this is my work log here. This is all those extra things that I do at work. Not a lot going on this week because this is the week of fall break. So it was pretty much a dead week. So let's see here. Where do I even want to start? I might as well just start with this. Is that 2 more days? I only had 2 more days of work, and then it was break time. And I do remember, like, I needed this break. I needed this so bad. This was back in the mornings when I had energy to journal and doodle in the morning. I haven't done that in a while. Just no energy. Okay. Oh my god, I even cleaned the house too. Wow, this was a really good day. Yeah, I got laundry and dishes, and I even did Bert's box, and holy cow, I was doing stuff for the shop too. Wow. And you know, the bad part is I know looking back on this day, like, I was probably so mad at myself that that's all I accomplished before going to work. So yeah, my future self is saying, thank you, Sally, you did so much that day. Because there ain't no way right now. Yeah, and of course I had to meet Newt at 4, and I did get to go tanning. I did get to do that. That's a good day. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Tuesday here. Tuesdays are always terrible. They're the days that I have to take Ray to his appointment, and it just pretty much kills the day. Ain't nothing happening on Tuesday, and then the rest of the week is trying to rebound from that one day. Story of my life right now. Okay, so I could use this longer box here and use this for the checklist that I was coming up with. Is like, okay, so you're gonna have a week off of work. What are the things that you want to accomplish? Like, what would make this break a wonderful break? And of course, I take off work to work. This was the week where I was making and designing my planner covers, that I decided I was going to add them to my shop again. So, let's see here. And of course, I had like the super filming, which I did really good when I was off on break, and I just pretty much fell apart as soon as I went back to work. Trying to do it all, guys, it's like next to impossible. I also did apply for reversion here, and it sounded like a good idea, but apparently the company that I was looking for is no longer on there, so it's like not even worth it for me to be on there, because if the company I want isn't on there, then why am I gonna be an associate? So that was like a waste of 2 hours there. Okay, let's see here. Most exciting things this week so far are a 50% off Michael sale and my white peppermint frappe. So exciting. Okay, yeah, and then of course we tried to fix a shelf at work, and it was just basically trying to make sure that the rooms were ready to be sitting for a week without anybody in them. Okay, I could use this one as like my budget, because I knew, once I go into craft mode, like, I pretty much forget about everything else in the world, which is nice. So yeah, I had to make sure that I had all the bills done, because I would forget them, guys, I would. So let's see here, let's go ahead and create another list in here. And okay, so does this mean we're moving on to Wednesday, first day of break? Oh, I would do anything to go back to this day. This day was beautiful. Okay, so yeah, the best thing that happened this day is, I mean, it should have been taking Ray to work and having the day to myself, but Ray did come home and help me with the pockets. For some reason, I was able to make the prototype, and then when I went to like make them with the other materials, it just wasn't working. So they say the best way to solve a problem is to pretend that you're talking to someone who doesn't know what you're doing at all. So that's I picked Ray, and I was like, okay, this is how we're gonna do a pocket. And then it worked. I sat here all day trying to do this, and I couldn't. Try to explain it to Ray, and it's like 5 minutes, I have a pocket. Okay, I had a lot of relaxing with Bert. That was beautiful. I did film the Habitness workout planner, which is going quite well, by the way, guys. That thing, that was worth the purchase. So, other than getting over the sickness, I would be like killing it right now. But like I said, like I can't breathe. So, yeah, the lack of oxygen really takes your energy away. It does. I even had errands on this day because, of course, I had to go and pick up Ray. Still cannot talk him into getting his driver's license. We had to go to Giant Eagle because I realized, oh my god, I'm at home on break and we have no coffee in the house. Yeah, that's not happening. So I did go and pick that up, and of course we had to make that trip to Joann's. Wow, this just seems so far away. Okay, then of course I came back home and I was like, okay, it's craft time. This is when I got to start sewing and stuff, and it's always exciting when you're trying new projects. So definitely whenever you're working with a different material than what you're used to working with. And yes, I did work until 4 in the morning. I had no idea that it was 4 in the morning. So I guess that's how you really know, like, if you're working on something that you enjoy doing. So, we're pretty much done filling out the whole work task list because, again, I only work 2 days out of this whole week. So what this next column is, the second column, this is like those priority tasks that were, if you see in the sidebar, it says the goals, the weekly goals. I take those weekly goals and then I break them up into smaller chunks. It just helps make, like, achieving that goal a lot more easier. Because you got like all these little mini tasks now instead of just one big one. Instead of me just saying, hey, I'm gonna make covers this week, it's gonna be like, okay, what do you gotta do to make those covers? So of course, you know, I'd be measuring and cutting the fabric, I'd be assembling them, and then I'd have to sew them. Now the next thing would be like, okay, why are you making all these freaking covers, Sally? And it's like, well, because I'm gonna list them to my shop, so that's goal number 2. And of course, you gotta do your product photos, you gotta do the listing and descriptions. And I mean, yeah, I could have just stopped there, but I mean, yeah, you gotta advertise them because nobody knows you got the things if you don't advertise it. So, like, that's what I mean by, like, whenever I'm breaking it into smaller goals, is it just makes, you know, that larger goal not seem so scary because now you just got a bunch of little tasks. So, let's see here. We're going to move on to Thursday, which was Thanksgiving. Very weird Thanksgiving this year, guys. Again, it did not go as planned, but we actually prefer it not going as planned. It worked out a lot better. So, of course, I started the morning by because I really wanted to get these things listed for Black Friday shopping. And the day started off with me trying to do that, plus Thanksgiving dinner. Don't recommend that. But we did get a call from Bill. It was a weird call because he's telling me that he broke his phone, that he was going to the store to buy a phone. And I'm like, no, you're not, because it's Thanksgiving. They're all closed. But, excuse me, guys. You couldn't tell him that because his phone was broke. So apparently Bill drove around everywhere trying to find a store that was open to buy a phone, but he couldn't. We normally have dinner at like 1 or 2, and it's ridiculous. It's stupid. But I only do it for them. But well, I mean, I was sewing, guys. So I couldn't even tell him, like, dinner's gonna be late, but apparently he was late because he's trying to find a phone, so we didn't have dinner until 4, and then, the other people never appeared, and it was, like, I hate to say it, I know it sounds mean, but, guys, it was beautiful. It was literally me, Ray, and Bill, and it was beautiful. The house wasn't crowded, you didn't have to make small talk, you know, with people you don't really talk to anyways. It was nice. It was so nice. And then of course, like, once dinner was done, Bill went home, Ray went and did his thing, and well, I went back to crafting. So Hands down, that was like the best Thanksgiving we've had. It was so messed up, but it was beautiful. Okay, so of course Friday, which it just cracks me up because my dad, Bill, he's 70 some. Um, the poor man went shopping for a phone on Friday morning. He had no idea that it was Black Friday, because he don't do those things. So yeah, he had to fight the Black Friday shoppers to get a phone. But either way, he did get it, and he brought it over, and we helped him set it up. Um, but then, I'm still working on the shop, so this time I took a break from the sewing, and I worked on printing and packing up sticker orders. Uh, got that all packed and ready, which Ray took care of it, so he took it to the mailbox for me. I stayed home again, so it was nice again. Introverts, anytime we get to stay home and we don't gonna interact with people, it's a beautiful day. And I was naughty. I did get on Amazon and I did check the Black Friday deals, and I bought a treadmill. I did. Should I have done that? No, but I did. And like after using it for like a week or two, I'm pretty satisfied with that purchase, guys. That actually was a good one. I shouldn't have done it at the time, though. So, okay, let's see here. We finally made it to Saturday. I was supposed to do a sheets run, because this was like, okay, Sally, you've been home long enough. You should probably leave the house and that. And just the thought of leaving the house, I was like, no, I ain't doing this. So Ray did the sheets run for me. And then, okay, he went to Bill's, so that gave me time. I got some quiet time. This is where my plans get a little shaky, guys, because I pretty much know all I was doing was reading with Bert, napping with Bert. I'd get up and craft for a little bit, and then I would nap again. It was beautiful. But I gotta make it look like I did something on the page, because if not, we're gonna have like a giant bald spot, so we don't want a bald spot on the page. So let's see here. Of course, I could put the nap time in there. I did try out a new photo app, so I did try Photo Room. Okay, let's highlight these categories here. Again, I don't know. I'm a list person when it comes to the planners, and I just highlight the main topic of it with the mild liner. Again, it just helps throw that color around the page. It makes things a little bit more exciting, because as you can tell, none of this is exciting. This is probably one of the calmest weeks I've had in a very long time. I was so excited about filling this out, though, that I completely forgot to fill in the sidebar. So we gotta go back. Of course, we ended with Ray helping with the covers, and of course we had the uneventful Thanksgiving, which was gorgeous. Super naps with Bert, and getting to stay home. I'm just gonna go ahead and do Sundays while I'm here. So, I did end up losing 9 pounds, just from using the Habit Nest dumbbell workout planner. So, like I said, that thing was going really well when I was able to do it, because I wasn't sick. Were you sore? Yes. Did I pretty much hate every moment of it? Yes. I'm not really a workout person, guys. I'm not one of the people that wake up and are like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna go work out. No, I'm a nap time snack person. But, I mean, hey, the sickness that I had 2 years ago really packed the pounds on me, so I am trying to get back to, a little bit more of a normal weight. Something where I'm not as winded as I'm walking. Which is great now, because yeah, I did lose 9 pounds, and now I'm winded as I'm walking because I'm sick. Like I said, can't win, guys. So let's see here. We just gotta finish out for Sunday here. I again took Ray to Bill's. I don't think I took him, though. I feel like Bill took him. So he did take the Etsy orders. Again, he mailed them, took the turkey trash that raked. Of course, I had to film. And more craft time. What are other things that I could write? I just have a little bit more space down here on the bottom. So, let's see here. I did learn how to attach a link to an Instagram story. So, I did advertise my covers. They looked pretty cool. That was using that new photo room app. And of course, I had to do the elliptical because, you know, I'm not at work. I'm not getting my steps in. So, that's a friendly reminder of, you know, keep moving. Okay, so that's like the main bulk of it. So let's see here. I guess my 3rd week goal, because I already have make covers, list covers. So if I was going back to the me of like pre this Monday, it definitely would have had to deal with something with the filming, because I think that's the other main goal here is I was like, okay, Ray's gonna be at work. I'm not gonna have to go to work, so that means I'm gonna have lots of writing and filming time. So let's see here. Finished up that work one. So let's see here. We'll just call this film and film. And of course it's business, because, you know, the more films, plan with me's, and flip throughs and stuff that I got on here, it means that I have more of a chance of bringing on a new viewer. So that's business. Okay, so let's see here. Of course, I had to film the Habit Nest. I do remember that being the big one. I had to film 2 weeklies this week, so I feel like I was behind again. But that's the beauty of having the break, is that I didn't have to go to work. I could stay at home and work on this. Things I actually enjoy doing. And of course I had to film the budget, because normally it's just 1 weekly in the budget. But this time you could tell I had 4 videos, which makes sense because I had a week off of work. I did not get to the budget. That wasn't until Monday. I slacked. Okay, what else is something? Okay, the Michael's delivery. The Michael's delivery on Wednesday. This did actually kind of put me behind here. Because they were supposed to deliver at like 10 in the morning, and then I would have had the materials while Ray was at work, but of course the UPS man didn't deliver until after 5. So that's why we had that super craft time, like after Ray got home from work, because I didn't have the materials. And okay, let's see here. We did give Bert his flea medications on Thanksgiving. We just do it just to be safe. With all the guests and people coming into the house, because I don't want Bert to get diseases. So, yeah, he gets his medication on the holidays. Let's see here. Amazon Black Friday deals. Even though I really did not plan this, guys, my goal was to stay off of there. I did look for a treadmill, and I did buy one, so I could put that down here on shopping list, which is this last and final list here. This is normally my errands and my grocery list where I keep this stuff. And of course, you know, I had to ship out the orders. That was another one, because I knew I was going to have lots of orders this weekend. So, that just leaves the 2 boxes. So what the heck do I put in these boxes? Which I know a lot of you probably wonder too, because I do get some questions here. It's like, why do you use so many planner boxes? It just helps separate stuff through the page, guys. It's so that you don't just have like a running list of all these words. It just, I don't know, it's more attractive to the eye for me. So let's see here. This little one can just be stay home and craft. Because that's really what I had planned for the week there. Let's see. Autumn vibes. Like, in one way I wanted it to be like, yeah, this is what we're doing fallsy wise, but I'm not, guys, because literally, this is what I'm doing. I'm resting and I'm relaxing. I have to actually plan to do nothing. So, yeah, that was my plans right there. Rest and relax. Stay home. And, okay, we'll just do this one as like a little journal prompt here. So, I again, I apologize, guys. It comes out of nowhere. So much to be thankful for. So yeah, again, it was by far the best Thanksgiving that we've ever had. It was quiet and peaceful, and I mean, if there's a way that we can make this happen again, I will. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again, though. I mean, that would be nice. But, you know, just 1 year at a time. So, let's see here. Okay, I could check these off, because I did do those. Even though I didn't film that budget, I know I did it Monday, so that's close enough for me. And I just realized I didn't use any washi on the bottom of this page. I normally use washi to separate it. So, let's see here. I was also going to decorate with leaves, too, and I just really got into filling this thing out. So, I think I'm still going to use the leaves, because, you know, it'll help spread the little leaves and color around the page here. Again, I'm probably not thinking the best, guys, because I am sick. It just really affects, it is affecting my level of creativity in that, because it's just so hard to think. Okay, I really want to use this giant orange one. I do, and I feel like I got enough blank space here, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't use the washi. So let's see here. I like where he's at there, but I want this box to go over him. So let's see if we could gently peel this back up. There we go. Okay, so adding some dimension there. I do feel like I need a little acorn down here too, so throwing those acorns around. Okay, so let's throw a leaf up here. Again, just trying to make it look like I meant this to be this way. Back planning. And okay, I feel like all the gold foil is on the left side now, and there's like really no foil at all on the right. So I do need to take this foil leaf, maybe snuggie him by this like light blue box here, and you know, he actually does fit perfectly in there. And let's do the same thing that we did on the other page. So let's put the box over the leaf, and there we go. So I'm feeling like that's decorated enough. It's not as much as what I normally would do if I was pre-planning. There'd definitely be a lot more decoration on this page. But, again, we are back planning. We're in a hurry, and, I'm sick. Okay, so I'm just gonna use, little dots here. I'm just gonna use dots instead of washi. Just because we are so close to being done with this, guys. So, that's a fast way of adding a washi border if you don't have matching washi. Just throw some dots on there. Okay, let's get this back into the planner. So you can see the finished result here. Get that out of the way. And there you have it, guys. That's my finished layout for Thanksgiving. It's very late. So I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.